There's a holdup in the Bronx, Brooklyn's broken out in fights. There's a traffic jam in Harlem that's backed up to Jackson Heights. There's a scout troop short a child, cruise ships do and idle wild. Car 54, where are you?
Did you get it straightened out yet?
Oh, give me time. I'll get it.
Where'd you pick him up?
Tremont Avenue, corner 174th.
175th.
Here's the Get Well Fund.
How much have we got left in it?
With accumulated interest, it's $9.28.
If you ask me, that's a dirty, rotten shame. Leo Schnauser has been paying regularly to the Get Welfare Fund for 18 years.
He hasn't even been laid up for one day. And now that he gets his foot run over by a cab while he's directing traffic and he's laid up in a hospital, what have we got for him?
$9.28.
$9.28. Some reward for 18 years of perfect health.
Poor Schnauzer, laying in a hospital with 3 broken toes. Can't you figure out something?
I got it figured out. It comes to $3.10 a toe. Well, you wanted it figured out.
Muldoon, you're the chairman of the Get Well Committee. Can't we do something better for Schnauzer?
What can I do? The Get Well Fund got hit pretty hard last month. Radio dispatch operator Anderson got $25 when he had his adenoids taken out.
$25 just for adenoids?
It was worth it. At least we can understand him now.
We gave Moskowitz $40 for his broken leg.
I thought you only got $20 for a broken leg.
He broke it in 2 places.
But it was one leg. No wonder we have nothing left the way you guys have been squandering it away.
Yeah.
Look, Nelson, there's certain rules. $20 a break. And just 2 days ago, we gave Mueller $15 for his 5th wedding anniversary.
What's the wedding anniversary got to do with the Get Well Fund?
Well, he took his wife out to dinner, and when they got home, he tried to carry her over the threshold and wrenched his back.
I don't think we should have to pay for that.
It wasn't in the line of duty.
He's right.
You start laying out money for every little thing, and you're cooked.
If you read the rules once in a while, you wouldn't talk like that. The fund covers vacations, wedding anniversaries, and New Year's Eve.
What a way to run a fund.
Look, if you think you could do better...
Gunther, look, boys, that's it. $9.28.
I'm sure glad I'm not the one to take that money up and face Schnauzer with it.
Me too.
Now, who's going to take the money up to the hospital?
Well, who's the messenger of mercy this month?
It's you, Kissel.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You let the fund drop to nothing. You face Schnauzer with the $9.28.
All right, all right. I'll take it up to him tomorrow.
Captain Block?
Yes?
Cunningham, FBI.
FBI, is something up?
Captain Block, I think we can finally nab a man we've had on our most wanted list for the last 10 years. No face.
No face? The bank robber?
That's right. But with all those masks and makeup he uses, no one has ever seen his face. We haven't got a fingerprint, not even a picture. But we finally got our first big break. We at last identified him.
You did?
His name is Charlie Zimmerman, and he comes from right here, this section of the Bronx. And what's more, we have reason to believe that he's somewhere in this precinct right now.
Here in my precinct?
He's not only here, Captain, but according to his previous time schedules, he can be expected to rob a bank in this area any day now.
I'll put out an all-points bulletin.
No, wait, Captain. What would you say? We don't even know what he looks like.
Yes, that's right. Put you right back where you started.
Well, not quite. Now, you happen to have a man on your force who would know Charlie Zimmerman.
A man on my force?
He went to high school with Charlie. As a matter of fact, they played on the high school football team together.
One of my men?
It's one of those fantastic breaks that we occasionally get in police work. Now, but your man can crack a case that's had the FBI stopped.
One of my own men. I can't tell you how much I've dreamed of an opportunity like this, Mr. Cunningham. You know, we're a small precinct. There isn't much chance for action.
Now, if I could just have a talk with your man.
Of course. Who is he?
Gunther Tuddy. Well, what's the matter? He's still on the force, isn't he?
Yes.
Good, good. For a minute, I thought something had gone wrong.
Wrong? What could go wrong? Just that I was a little surprised, that's all. Tuddy went to high school.
Did you send for me, Captain?
Tuddy, this is Mr. Cunningham of the FBI.
FBI?
Mr. Cunningham wants you to cooperate with him.
The FBI wants me to cooperate with them?
Silly, isn't it, huh?
Yeah.
This is very important. It can mean a lot to our precinct.
Well, what can I do for you, Mr. Cunningham?
Officer Tootie, I want you to think. Does the name Charlie Zimmerman mean anything to you?
No.
No?
No, but I went to high school with a Chuck Zimmerman.
Chuck? Well, didn't anybody ever call him Charlie?
Just the teachers. To us, he was Chuck. Sometimes Zimmy, but most of the times, Chuck. Does Chuck want to get into the FBI? Couldn't get a better man, Mr. Cunningham. He's what you want as reference. He's honest, hard-working, trustworthy.
Tootie! Is Charlie Zimmerman, or as you call him, Chuck?
Sometimes Zimmy.
Sometimes Zimmy. It turns out that he's the big bank robber. No face.
Charlie Zimmerman is no face?
That's right. He's one of America's 10 most wanted criminals.
Figures. He always looked a little sneaky.
We understand you spent 4 years in high school with him.
Oh, not quite. 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah. You see, in his senior year, he ran for class treasurer, got elected, kept running. Boy, did he clean us out.
And you haven't seen him since?
That's why we hold our class reunion every year. We're waiting for him to show up.
I want you to concentrate. Now, you are probably the only person we know who can identify Zimmerman on sight.
Charlie Zimmerman? I'd know him in a minute. After all, I spent 3.5 years on the same football team.
I know, but do you remember what he looks like?
Like it was yesterday. He had big hips, and I remember his legs, thick.
That's not important. What did his face look like?
His face? His face. I don't remember ever seeing it.
You don't remember seeing his face?
Well, you see, he was the center. He was always bent over the ball, and there was the quarterback in back of him.
Tootie, you must have seen his face. Think.
I'm sorry, Captain. All I can see is those big hips. 3.5 years of those hips.
You must remember something else about the man.
Ooh.
What is it?
He had a pretty fat pair of thighs, too.
Tootie, you must have seen his face in a huddle.
Even if I did, I would never have recognized him.
Mr. Cunningham, this is hopeless. I could have told you that before we called him in.
He's our only chance.
Mr. Cunningham, believe me, if I saw Charlie Zimmerman, I'd know him in a minute.
All right, we'll have to play it this way. It's not much, but he's all we've got.
I've been saying that for years.
Now, you explain the assignment to him, get the rest of your men together, and I'll alert them.
Sergeant Quinn, have all available men in the squad room immediately.
Oh, just one more thing. Now, here's an exact copy of the note that he gives to bank tellers. Now, it's the only scrap of evidence we've got. Maybe it can help you.
Hand over the money. A gun is pointed at you. Don't sound the alarm. Boy, his handwriting sure has improved.
Tootie, I want you to remember one thing. Now, your assignment is absolutely secret. Now, you can't tell a soul.
Don't worry. I won't.
Tootie, here's what I want you to do. I want you to circulate through all the banks in our precinct. I want you to notice very carefully everyone who comes in and goes out. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, there's one thing more. To keep Charlie from recognizing you, you'll have to put on some kind of a disguise.
Oh, boy. A disguise. I could use my detective kit.
Tootie, don't overdo it. Just something that will blend in with an average Bronx crowd in an average Bronx bank.
Ooh. Ooh. I could use my Mexican peasant costume.
Why me? Tootie, it's got to be absolutely simple. It can't draw attention.
Yes, sir.
Gunther, this can be a big chance for all of us. If you've ever done anything right in your life.
Don't worry, Captain. When I'm through, I'm going to hear once again from your lips the words that you once said to me. Well done, Tootie.
I said that to you? When?
Remember 6 years ago when the lights went out in the shower room and I got up on a wash basin and I put in a new bulb?
I remember.
Captain, I'm still the same man I was then.
I know. Say, Gunther, what did the captain want with you today?
Maybe a little scar and maybe a patch over one eye.
Gunther, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
What did the captain want with you?
Oh, just want to pass the time of day. You know how chatty he is.
The captain?
He goes on and on like an old woman.
Well, you missed a briefing we had from an FBI man.
Really?
Say, did you know that No Face is actually a guy named Charlie Zimmerman? He comes from right around here.
No kid.
Yeah. We're supposed to keep our eyes open for him. A lot of good that'll do. That guy changes the looks of his face on every job.
Maybe a German general. I could wear Lucille's boots.
Boy, that would be something to nab No Face, wouldn't it?
Jawohl. Nothing. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something.
Hey, Gunther, I wonder if you'd do me a favor. It's our day off tomorrow. I'd sure appreciate it if you went with me when I draw out Schnauzer's $9.28 and took it up to the hospital to him.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I'll be out of the city all day tomorrow.
Out of the city?
Yeah, I'm going to be in New Jersey.
What are you going to be doing in New Jersey?
Well, I promised Lucille that I'm going to take her to see her sister.
I thought her sister lived in Westchester.
She does, but I'm going to take her to see her sister in New Jersey.
I thought Lucille only had one sister.
She has.
Well, then how can she have one in New Jersey and another one in Westchester?
Can't you figure it out?
No.
Boy, I don't know how you ever got the reputation for being smart.
Gunther, what's the matter with you? Hey, what's that?
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Hand over the money. Say, this looks like some type of bank robbery note.
Oh, well, I've been practicing trying to read character. Say, you know about those things. You read a couple of books on it, didn't you?
Yeah, graphology.
Oh, Francis, here, take this note. Just for practice, you know, and try to figure out what kind of a face the man had that wrote this.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll get some general idea.
Good. That's better than what I had. I mean, thanks.
Say, you sure you won't come up and see Schnauser with me?
Maybe a gypsy. I could put an earring in one ear. Do you mind? Do you mind?
I'm a police officer. Muldoon, 53rd Precinct. That beatnik over there at the table. Ever seen him before?
Not in here, never. Why?
Why? Did you ever see such a phony disguise? Wait. There's something familiar about him.
Yeah?
Yeah, they showed us a lot of artist sketches of No Face. There's something familiar.
No face.
Take it easy. Don't tip him off he's being watched.
Next.
We don't do a thing until he makes a move.
Can I help you?
I want to make a withdrawal.
Do you have a withdrawal slip?
What's he doing now?
Just moving around.
Your withdrawal slip, please.
Probably just casing the place. What's he doing now?
He's still just looking around.
Okay, don't move. We got him cornered off right here. Right, pretend nothing's happening. Just hand over the money.
Back at the table now. Oh, he's just sashaying around again.
Is he with anyone?
I think he's alone.
That fits. No Face always works alone.
Now he's heading for one of the windows.
Okay, we'd better close in. Better watch yourself.
Don't shoot.
Drop to the floor.
Yes, sir.
You got any card here for Charlie Zimmerman? Ooh. Ladies under the name of No Face.
What's the matter?
False alarm. Gunther.
Gunther, you're digging the wrong cat, man. My name is Way Out Williams.
Way Out Williams.
Si, senor. I mean, like, yeah, man.
It's all right. He's a police officer, too.
Quiet. I'm on a special mission for the FBI.
Is that what the captain wants?
Don't draw attention. Pretend it's a social.
Why don't you sing us a folk song?
Beat it. I'll call you later and explain.
Better do what he says. He's under orders.
All right, folks, we can all relax. There's no trouble. Keep on working, miss. Miss Berger.
We've been robbed.
You're all right, Miss Berger. Now, you're all right. Take it easy. Just take it easy. You're all right here. There you are. Just take it easy. Everything's all right.
That face. So calm, so cold. I'd recognize it anywhere in a minute. That face.
Well, it was no face.
Oh!
No face hit us?
Yes, he must have been standing right behind that policeman.
A policeman?
Yes, in plain clothes. Then we both went over to the other policeman.
There was another policeman?
Yes, in disguise.
Hello, Captain Block. This is Way Out Williams. Tootie, guess who I almost ran into at the bank today?
Just relax, Officer Schnauser.
Relax, she says.
Hi, Leo. Leo, I hate...
I know all about it. Kissel told you. 18 years. 18 years I've been paying into that fund. 18 years I've been paying for other people's broken legs, broken arms, broken tonsils. 18 years I've been walking around like a jerk in perfect health.
Leo, it was just one of those things.
18 years I've been paying through the nose, not collecting a dime. But when it happens to me, $9.28.
Leo, it was nobody's fault.
$9.28 for 3 broken toes. What did you think? I was running a sale? Schnauzer me! $9.28.
Hello?
You pay that for a hangnail. But when Schnauzer breaks 3 toes...
Excuse me, are you Officer Muldoon?
Yes. Oh, thank you. Hello? Captain Block? Yes, sir. I was just at the bank. I saw Tootie there. What? Oh, no. No Face knocked it off? Yeah, it must have happened right after I left. Yes, sir. I'll be right there, sir. Yes, sir. This minute. Sorry, Schnauzer. I got to rush. An emergency. Sorry, we couldn't do more.
Take it easy. You're liable to break 3 toes. And you know what you'll get? The bag.
Right under the noses of 2 cops. No Face hits my bank for $37,000.
I'll never forget that face. Even in a crowd with 1 million people, I could pick it out.
The police artist is here, Miss Berger.
Oh, yes, yes. That face. I'll never forget that face.
Now, just describe it to the police artist as you remember it.
Oh, that face.
Easy.
Thank you. That deadly face.
Why me? Why me?
Do you want something, Captain?
Oh, no, nothing much. I just thought you'd bring your bongo drums, and Way Out here has his guitar, and we'd have a little jam session. And for an encore, I'd blow out my brains. Never mind. What a feather in our cap for this precinct. 2 of my men are in the bank while it's being robbed for $37,000. Didn't you see one suspicious face?
I wasn't looking at faces.
Didn't you see one suspicious person?
Yes, sir.
Who?
Tootie.
You know, Muldoon, when I put you 2 together, I thought some of your smartness would rub off on him, but it's worked the other way.
Captain.
Now I find I have 2 tooties. It isn't fair. There are 81 precincts in New York with no tooties. I have 2 tooties.
Sorry, Captain.
We were just trying to help.
I know. Well, don't either of you try to help anymore on this case.
What about Charlie Zimmerman?
He's just gonna have to go it alone. If he wants to rob another bank, he's gonna have to do it all by himself without any help from you 2. There's only one thing keeps me from transferring you 2 to pounding a beat on Staten Island. And that is when headquarters finds out, that's the beat I'll be pounding. And there isn't room enough there for the 3 of us. Now, you fellas better hang around. The FBI will want to ask you some questions. And if you want to be helpful, Don't answer them.
Francis, I didn't know you played bongo drums.
That's right. That's it. You got the long jaw just right. I'll never forget that face.
Oh, Captain Block, will you take over? I'm going to try and keep this out of the newspapers for the next couple of hours. Would you come with me, please?
Certainly.
There now. You got his eyes just right. Those cold, steely eyes. Oh, I'd know him again in a minute. I'll never forget that face.
Miss Berger, I'm afraid you've had a little too much for one day. Now, why don't you go back to the bank?
Oh, well, it was pretty... Well, I'd know him in a minute. You know, I'll never forget that face.
Yes, Miss Berger. Yes. She's all mixed up. She was describing one of my men who was at the bank when it happened.
Where are they? Where are my friends? My comrades!
Schnauser, get right back to that hospital.
Not before I thank the grandest bunch of pals a man ever had. What happened? What a wonderful way to do it. Making me think I was only getting $9.28. You will be the first to ride on my yacht. Yacht? You can have my sports car whenever you want it.
Sports car?
And you, Tootie, the treasurer who made it all possible. Name it. A new detective kit, a swimming pool, a trip to Europe. 18 years I waited, but it was worth it. You didn't forget old Schnauser.
Schnauser, what is this?
Captain, I think he snapped. You see, we can only give him $9.28 from our Get Well fund.
Still making jokes. $9.28. Do you know what these kind friends gave me, Captain? $37,000.
$37,000!
Freaking new uniforms for everybody! Did you hear that, my friends? A toupee for the sergeant. When Schnauzer's got it, everybody gets it.
$34,000. $35,000. $36,000. $37,000. Yes, it's all here. You know, I think it's amazing you cracked this case in less than 2 hours, Captain.
Sometimes we get lucky.
Who did it? No face?
We're not at liberty to say.
I understand. And you refuse to accept a reward, eh?
Yes, you see, headquarters is going over the facts, and if they found out we took a reward...
Now, there's one thing I insist upon, Captain. Boys, I know that your Brotherhood Club has a small account at my bank. So I'm going to call them immediately and have them transfer $100 into that account.
Well, there's really no need for
But,
that.
Captain, I insist. I think it's wonderful. You cracked this case in less than 2 hours. Be congratulated.
$100. Did you hear that, Leo? Now, you get right back to the hospital, and we'll bring it over to you.
$100. That's what I promised the cab driver on the way over.
We'll take you over.
I once had $37,000. You remember, Francis?
Yes, Leo.
I had $37,000. Gunther, you remember? Yes, Leo. Francis remembered I had it in American money.
Hey, boy, you guys are terrific. We just got word you got the money back, just like that.
Just doing our duty.
That's right.
Next.
Well, here I am again. I understand you have some more money for us.
Boy, you guys sure work fast.
Well, sometimes we have to. It's all in a day's work.
I don't think you guys get enough credit. I didn't hear a word about it on the radio.
Well, there's some things we want to keep quiet.
That's right.
That's all there is.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Anytime we can help you, just let me know. Nice fellas. Miss Berger.
There's a holdup in the Bronx, Brooklyn's broken out in fights. There's a traffic jam in Harlem that's backed up to Jackson Heights. There's a scout troop short a child, cruise ships do and idle wild. Car 54, where